all right, I'm hearing you. That means I'm backing out and cars are coming. So hopefully I have audio and this will be a better day than yesterday. Yesterday was kind of crazy. Only 7 minutes heading to work. Hopefully this turns out to be a much better ride. Could talk a little bit more sports, talk a little bit more with people in chat. That's right. Red, I got the audio this time. I'm good to go. Perfect. I appreciate you coming in, Red. It means a lot. Certainly helps. Those watch hours are starting to creep up real good. I'm at 1,000. Still a long way to go. Got to be well over 4, but you know, I've only been doing the lives for like not even 4 months, but you know, tons of videos along the way. I'm sure as I continue to grow subscribers and grow the channel, it'll get there. But thanks for the people that are in here and anybody lurking. Make sure you at least hit that like button for me. Hi from Buffalo. Hey, how you doing, Elena? Out of traffic light, so I could at least look at chat real fast. I like to talk just briefly. This is only like a 20 or so minute ride going into work. I know Denver beat the Saints last night. I don't know what the hell happened to the Saints. Started off strong, 2-0, blew out their first 2 opponents. I think the first was the Panthers, but I mean, even to blow out the Cowboys, who aren't great this year, but 2 big blowouts, and then they lose 5 straight. Broncos, I mean, man, they put up a lot of points for Bo Nix to not even throw for a touchdown. I think he only threw for 164 yards. So I guess a lot of ground and pound. Oh, I appreciate that, Red. It's kind of, that's why I kind of did that. Someone suggested not just the playlist, but that I put it in like a podcast style playlist, because that'll when you do that, it actually comes up on people's search bars a lot more often. So yeah, ever since I only did it like 2 weeks ago. Ever since I took my lives and put it into a podcast playlist, there's been more watch hours that have creeped up on it. So I think that'll continue as I add ones to it. So I'll get more people watching after the fact, which is just as important, because it hits that playlist, hits that algorithm, hits the watch hours and such. I didn't see the final score. I think pretty sure my Flyers lost last night. I didn't get a chance to check this morning. I was rushing around getting ready. I went to sleep after the second period because they played late over in Seattle. they were losing 5-2 at the end of the second period. That sucks. Not sure why. Not that it was his fault. I'm not sure why they played the goalie that they played. You have one surefire starter and the backup, and they both played 2 games each. I mean, go figure. I get it. The first time you had Urson play the first game, then Fedotov played the next night. Then Urson played the other game, which was a couple nights ago, and then Fedotov tonight. Or last night. Doesn't make sense. I get it when the back-to-back, but if you got a surefire starter, he's the one that needs to be playing almost all the time, unless there's like a back-to-back. I'll try to read that when I get to a light. I was gonna buy Series 1, Upper Deck Hockey Series 1. Came out on Wednesday. I was gonna buy at least a blaster. I don't think they're even out yet, but the hobby boxes are not too expensive. But then I found out that Michkov and Luchenko, the 2 rookies for the Flyers, are not in the series, so I decided to hold off. No, I wouldn't. Red, it's a shame yesterday you guys were all in here at once. You know, you had Red, Dean, Pick 6, Daniel Kryfall, I think, came in at the end, or might have been just watching the replay. 40 strong, and then I had to cut it to go into work. Would have loved to have seen that again this morning, 40 strong, but longer amount of time. For those who are into baseball, if you watch, oh man, that was a hell of a game last night between Cleveland and New York. That went back and forth. Cleveland went up 3-1 through a good majority of the game. Then it was 3-3, and then Clase, their closer, who gave up only 5 runs all throughout the regular season, has not looked good in the playoffs at all. I think he gave up 2 runs yesterday. And then equally as a good closer, and even in the playoffs, is the Yankees closer, and he gave up a 2-run shot to make it 5-5 for them to go into extra innings. And then the Guardians pulled out the win with a incredible moonshot home run to make that series 2-1. Look, I think the comeback wins at this point now. I think the Dodgers are going to handily take that series. And I'm not just saying that because I hate the Mets. Mets did a lot of good shit to put them in position to be where they're at, but at this point I think they're now way too tired and way too outmatched by the Dodgers. I don't typically, I'm going to say this, my phone sucks, okay. Do I watch cricket? I have, but no, I don't. Not a big thing here in the States, unless you're from another country and living here in the States, but No, interesting sport. Well, thank you, Jeff. You have a blessed day as well. And you know what? If you're still here and not just scrolling, I'd like to say I'm not much of a huge faith-based person, but my one of the songs I like to really listen to right now is a song called "Praise." I'm sure you know that song. Uh, Never thought I'd really be listening to like Christian country or Christian rock, but that's a song I'm liking now. I know it came out like a year or so ago, but it's getting a lot of playtime on Reels and TikTok and such. And I happen to really like that song. So you have a blessed day as well. Hold on, Red. I'm almost to work. I'll read that question that you just asked. Looks like something about the workplace. I'll read it and answer when I get to the parking lot. I have a rule of not talking politics per se on my channel, but I will say we're 18 days away from election day. Make sure you get out and vote. No matter what candidate you associate yourself with and want to see in the presidency, or even if you don't really care for either candidate, even go out and vote for the third party candidate. I know that doesn't exactly mean anything, but I think it's like it's your God-given right or whatever, or it's your duty as a citizen. Go out and vote. That'll be my one little political statement or rant. How far am I from the workplace? Red, I'm exactly 4 miles, like 4.5 miles or whatever, away from the job. So straight shot. I started this live at 9:13. Yeah, exactly. It took me exactly 15 minutes to pull in today. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but 15 minutes today to get here. I'll probably stay on for another 5, 6, 7 minutes. It's nice that we have a few people in here. Who is the third party at this point? I'm not sure. Usually I'm up on that. I follow politics at least close enough that I usually know who the third and sometimes fourth candidates are, but I don't know this time around. Geez, I thought only trolls came out at night. I guess some of you idiots come out here during the daytime too, and say stuff. Bridgers Concrete, yes. If you're still in here, Bridgers Concrete, I do watch football. Not sure what my phone, maybe it's getting pixelated. I don't notice because I'm paying attention to driving. A couple people in here are saying stupid stuff that I think are complete morons, but and I usually have more people in here and more contact, but I don't think I missed anything so far as the sports go. Went over baseball, went over hockey. Calgary, I forgot about Calgary. Calgary's 4-0. I think they got the spirit of Johnny Gaudreau leading them towards possibly something. Maybe there'll be a team of destiny this year. I don't know, but are just riding some sort of mental high right now. They've started off real hot. My Eagles this Sunday should have an easy time against the Giants, but nothing's been easy so far. Good morning, Maddie. How we doing, buddy? Things haven't been exactly easy for the Eagles. I'm not sure I'm even going to get to watch the whole game. Red, I don't know if you had heard on last week's live or the week before. I will not be doing a live stream this Sunday night or next Sunday night. So I have a wedding this Sunday, and next Sunday I'm taking my son to a WWE event in Hershey, PA for NXT event live that night. I'm going to possibly try to do a live this Saturday, but that's going to be completely impromptu and not last minute decision on that. Maddie, what's going on, pal? How we doing this fine, beautiful morning? Drink a bottle of castor oil there, Jimmy. That'll come out just fine. It'll all work itself out in the end. Walker, I stream 2 hours every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, and these morning drives I just started last week, I'm going to try to do them 2 or 3 times a week, but they're going to vary. They're going to be somewhere between 9 and 9:30 a.m. Eastern as I roll into work. Well, there you go, Maddie. Get that energy up, buddy. So I went on, Maddie, I went on Walmart.com. I'm going to start doing more ordering of my cards through their website. And I decided I am not buying any update. Was it like, it was either like $45 or $47 a blaster box? No, thank you. I'll skip out on update. I decided to not buy Series 1 Upper Deck Hockey just due to 2 Flyers rookies not being in the set. I did purchase a couple of Donruss Elite Football. So when that comes in, I'll do a long form video of one box, and I'll probably open up the other box on one of my upcoming lives. Yeah, maybe Mike will have a break, like Mike or Huddle or Arnie. Yeah, and then maybe I'll do that as well. But I'm definitely not buying a single box for myself. I mean, usually I just buy the single box anyway to do a box review and have a good video, or try to have a good video on it. But I'm not going to do that this time around. Not really worth it. Not worth spending that kind of money. I've been slowly buying less and less cards just because they're getting more expensive and my funds have depleted. I have a lot of cards though that I need to put up on eBay that I haven't. I probably have at least they're not like crazy expensive cards that would range probably mostly between $3 and $10, but I have, well, I'd say at least 100 if not more cards that I need to get listed. So even at $3 a pop, and I sell them all, that's $300. That could certainly help, but I've been just so out of it as far as trying to list anything. Yo, what's going on there, Purple GT? Thanks for stopping in. These are little just impromptu lives that I'm going to do a couple days a week on my way into work. A lot of it all hinges is if I'm like running late or not. And right today I'm making good time. I have to actually be up in a training classroom in like 8 minutes, so I'll probably get off in like 2 or 3 more minutes. I think sometimes it stinks getting off because now we're in full throttle and people are showing up, and there's 25 in the chat, and I'm ready to roll on out and get into work. Yesterday I had some technical difficulties that got me started late, and then I finally got it working, and I was only on for 7 minutes, and I still ended up being late, but I had 40 people in chat as I'm logging off, and I wish I didn't have to leave with all those people in chat at once. That would have been a big help to those watch hours if I got to stick around for a little bit. Oh, don't worry about it there, Purple GT. Not a problem. Yeah, and it's even hard for me at times to watch other people's lives. I do my best, at least say like on a Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, sometimes on my day off on Wednesday is when I try to catch up with other people's videos as much as possible. If you ever have the chance, the only thing I don't ever really ask too much of anybody on here, but if you're willing to help, I always just say, I say it to my kids too when they can't end up watching. Just when you get around to it, you put it on and you just kind of play it in the background when you can't be on your phone, but you can put your phone down. You can put me on and put the volume on silent and just let it play out. That's what I ask my kids all the time when they can't watch my stuff. But all right, I need to roll. I don't want to be late. I can't be late for this training. They get really angry. So thanks, Red. Thanks, Purple GT. Thanks, Maddie. Thank you to anybody else that was in here that made sense and weren't trolling the channel. But I gotta roll. As always, Nicky 2 times came at you live on his morning drive. Y'all have a wonderful day.